What's going on, people? Mike Seatown here with an episode of Records and Ramblings. Hope you guys are all doing well, being safe, and all that good shit. I don't actually have any ramblings, but I do have quite a few records that I want to show, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start this off with some serious fire. This is one of my favorite Neofolk albums, and I am so stoked to have this. This is Ordo, Rosarius, Equilibrio with Make Love and War, the Wedlock of Roses, and Equilibrium. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Fucking hate these lights. So first off, no, you nerds, this isn't a Death in June record, so half of you guys probably won't give a shit. But, yeah, if you check Discogs for this, you'll see that if you live in the United States, you're not going to pay anything less than like $80 for this record. I paid considerably less for this, and I'm super happy. So Ordo, Rosarius, Equilibrio, they play a sort of poppier style of Neofolk. It's still very dark, very twisted. Fuck, I hope you guys can see that. Even has some martial industrial vibes to it. The lyrics are also really interesting. A lot about darkness and light. Some of it about sex, which is kind of weird. The guitar style for this is a bit more strummed. So it is more on that Death in June style than, say, more on that Michael Cashmore era Current 93 style. And the vocals are very weird, very different, kind of high-pitched. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. Again, I hope you guys can see that, because this picture of this dude, that's the main guy in the band. He's so fucking cool. Very androgynous, kind of gives me those Brian Malko from Placebo vibes, and that is supposedly his girlfriend, or maybe his ex-girlfriend, I don't know. But this record is seriously amazing. I am so happy to have this. The guy that sold it to me, he actually watches some of my videos. So if you're watching this, I thank you so much for underpricing this record. I appreciate you. Thank you for also supporting my channel. That's very nice of you. But yeah, Ordo, Rosarius, Equilibrio. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Exaugurate with Chasm of Rapturous Delirium. Yeah, so this is absolutely filthy, guttural, disgusting death metal. The only kind of death metal that I really like these days. They're from the US. I'm not exactly sure where in the US they're from, and I can't remember where I heard this either. But it's on Rotted Life Records, great record label, and yeah, this record just, it fucking kills. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. Comes with this nice insert here. It's nasty without being too murky. Has some fantastic riffs. If you like Cannibal Corpse, Immolation, Incantation, it's right up your alley. Oh, I remember how I heard this. Justin Stubbs did the layout. So he must have mentioned this, probably on Facebook or Instagram or something. But yeah, this is a fucking awesome record. This is only an EP. I can't wait to see what these guys do with an actual, like, full length. But this is some really fantastic stuff, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. It also had these flyers in there. I don't really know exactly what these are for, but I leave them inside the record because I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Granddad Wooly with the Kanodadda Exprmnt 7. Yeah, this is my man's Granddad Wooly. I've known him for years. Always thought he was a great rapper, but this is definitely his best work yet. He did this record with a producer that goes by the name of Chicano. He really blends in extremely well with the beats on this thing. But yeah, if you've not heard Granddad Wooly, think kind of that Rhyme Sayers school mixed with a little bit of like Little Brother or something. And yeah, you'll have Granddad Wooly. He's really fucking good. And I love how he put the lyrics inside of the record. I wish all rap dudes did this. It would make it so much easier for nerds like me to read along. And if you're into video games and stuff like that, Granddad Wooly also does a show called Dead End Gaming with BZ430 from Dead End Hip Hop. And yeah, they talk about video games and shit. I know nothing about video games unless you're talking about like Street Fighter 2 or like Mortal Kombat like 1 and 2. I don't even think I made it to 3 before I stopped caring about that stuff. But anyways, yeah, support him. He's a good dude. All right, the next 2 records are by the same band, a band whose name I absolutely cannot pronounce. I'm gonna put it right here though, so you see it. And I've been trying to get better with my pronunciations. I even went to like Google Translate to see how to say this out loud, and it basically fucking broke Google Translate. I just want to play you guys how Google Translate says the name of this band. All right, hopefully you guys can hear this. Let's. Grifteskymfning. It sounds like that fucking the little dude from Twin Peaks when he was like talking backwards and shit. One more time, just listen to this shit. Grifteskymfning. So I don't feel so bad for not being able to pronounce this shit properly. Fucking Google can't either. But it's that band, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name of the record. It's right there. Whatever. But yeah, this is fantastic stuff. This is one of 2 albums that they released in the same year. This is one of Sir In's bands. And I think they're one of the better bands that he does. Grov, Svart, this. My favorite is still Grov, but this one definitely rules. Fast, ethereal, black metal, fast riffs, tasteful keys. It doesn't sound like Emperor to me, but I definitely think it's a throwback to kind of that mid-90s era of black metal. I don't know. If you've not heard this and you're a fan of the stuff that
Rapturous
does, then I think that you will dig it. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. And I'm not sure why he decided to drop 2 albums in the same year, but I'm not complaining because it's all great stuff. This is the other record, and I can't really say which one I like more. I think they're both fairly similar, but I don't know, man. They're both just amazing albums. Easily some of the best black metal that I've heard this year. Once again, Records on Black won't bother showing you that. What's crazy is this was a pre-order from October of last year, and these records didn't get to me until October of this year. Overseas shipping plus COVID fucking things up. After a while, I was just convinced that I just wasn't gonna get the records. No fault of the label that I bought them from or anything like that. It was just, I was like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not gonna have my records. Then they just showed up one day, and I'd actually forgotten about them. So pleasant surprise when you open the door and there's some records there that you forgot you ordered from a year ago, right? Switching gears a little bit, the next record I'm going to show you, this is Man Lifting Banner with The Revolution Continues. And yeah, my boy Tommy was talking about this band on IG, and it made me break this out, man, because I hadn't listened to it in a minute. And I'm fairly certain I haven't shown this record already. If I have, my apologies. But shit, this should be shown a lot because it's an amazing album. They're one of those hardcore bands from back in the day. They're very political, left-leaning hardcore from the Netherlands. I don't hear them being talked about that much, which is bizarre. But they're great for the times that we're in right now. Very pro-worker, anti-capitalist, anti-racist, pissed off, really, really in your face. The sound of the band is a little similar to a less chaotic Youth of Today. Some of it reminds me of Born Against, but it's all just good stuff. And there's just cool stuff everywhere on this thing. Workers need a party of their own. The police are tools of the rich, which is a fucking fact. Comes with this poster that is fucking fantastic. It says, "One day the poor will have nothing left to eat but the rich." Records are on Black, won't bother showing you that. Has this amazing big booklet here with lyrics and all kinds of stuff. Every page has like a different quote. Let's see, I'll just read one of them. "Those who do not move do not notice their chains." That's by Rosa Luxemburg. There's a Joe Strummer one in here that's really good. "People can change anything they want, and that means everything in the world." Facts. And I really like this one. I don't even call it violence when it's in self-defense. I call it intelligence. It's a Malcolm X quote, and I agree with that 100%. But yeah, if you've not heard Manlifting Banner and you're into hardcore, you should definitely fix that, because fucking A, man, this band is seriously... I hate using the term underrated. It's kind of annoying. That term underrated is very overrated. But this band... I'm gonna say it. They're underrated, man. Again, I don't hear enough people talking about them, so get on it. And the next record I'm gonna show you in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is Military Shadow, Blood for Freedom. Yes, this is easily one of my favorite things to come out this year. If you like Gizm, then you need to get this album. It's Obi strip here that fell off just now. It's not even glued, haha. This is out on FAOD Records, and yeah, it's frantic, crazy, metallic punk rock from Japan. Wild and crazy riffs, a bunch of killer solos thrown in there, and the vocalist is just nutty. But I don't know, it totally scratches that itch for folks who are looking for more stuff that sounds like Gizm and Gauze and the Cums. Record's on black, won't bother showing you that, but it comes with this nice sheet here. And yeah, I haven't heard a lot of people talking about this band either. Shout out to my boy Nathan H for pointing me in the direction of... I think he's the one who told me where to get this. Didn't he? If you didn't, shout out to you anyway, because you fucking rule. But yeah, this record's great. You should definitely check it out, especially if you like that nasty Japanese punk rock type shit. I don't know what this is limited to, so hopefully you can still get it. Yeah, you may have to dig around for it a little bit, though. I think I had to, so yeah. And the last record I'm going to show in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is... I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm just going to say Wampirus Sinistrus. But the record's called Blood of the Vampire. I have not heard a single person talk about this record. This came out this year. One of my favorite things to come out so far. It's a Portuguese black metal band. Anything from Portugal is automatically up my alley these days. There's not a lot of information out there about this band, and there's really nothing in the record either. But I don't know. This is their only release. Really nasty, raw black metal. The riffs are kind of, I don't know, they're spooky, I guess, ugly stuff. Call me crazy, but the guitars at times give me a Rick Agnew feel for back when he was in Christian Death. The only Theater of Pain era Christian Death. But here, imagine those riffs, but played faster, and I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to mind when I put this on. Maybe I'm totally off my shit. But if that's the case, I'll be that. It's my channel. I'm allowed to be off my shit. It's on Harvest of Death, so I'm pretty sure you can still get this. So, yeah. And that's going to do it for the edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this wasn't too long. If it is, oh well. Your mama likes them long. Alright, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace out.